Hey, what's up, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. Today I'm telling you the story of how this girl's ex-boyfriend tried to fight me and what happened. And let's jump right into this. So, this story time takes place about a year ago. I was hanging out with this girl, just a friend, literally just a friend, nothing more. And she just got out of a relationship, and she was Snapchatting something. I can't remember what it was. She Snapchatted something while we were at the mall, and I was in the frame of the Snapchat, and her ex-boyfriend saw this, and they broke up just recently at the time. So he saw this and thought that she was like replacing him with me and like was already dating this new guy. And it's confusing because like I thought he knew who I was. Like I'd been hanging out with her for weeks prior to like them breaking up. And I don't know, maybe he just never heard about me from her. Maybe I don't know. I really don't know. But he started sending her these crazy snaps. Like, just like, who the fuck is that? I'm going to come over there right now and beat the fuck out of him. Like, just all types of shit. And she's like, look at this. This is how crazy my ex-boyfriend is. Like, this is why I broke up with him. And she's showing me all these Snapchats of him just being like, what the fuck? Like, how could you do this? We just broke up. It hasn't even been a week. Like, just being really, really upset. And I was like, damn, like, he seems hurt. And she's like, I know. And I was like, you going to tell him I'm just a friend? She's like, I tried. He won't listen. He thinks that I'm dating you. I'm like, oh, well, I don't know what to say then. And she's like, I'm just going to ignore him. I was like, all right, yeah, ignore him. Good idea. So she ignored him for a couple days, and nothing really happened. We hung out on and off, just as friends. Like I said, we were literally just friends. So this guy was freaking out for no reason. Nothing was going on. And then a couple days later, me and her were at the park, just literally hanging out at this pier, walking up and down the pier. And then we sat down on a bench, and she had ice cream. I was just sitting there on my phone, literally just hanging out, talking about random shit. And all of a sudden, I hear like footsteps coming up behind me really fast, like running. And I'm thinking there's a jogger behind me or someone like running by or like a little kid. And then it got closer, and I was like, wait a minute. So I turn around, and before I could even turn around, dude, this kid swings at me. And thank fuck I had somewhat quick reflexes at the time. I ducked and just barely kind of missed him. He scraped the top of my head with his knuckles, but like didn't really fully punch me. It didn't hurt or anything. So I got up and I got in a fighting stance because like that was what I had to do because I had to defend myself. Like I was actually like had no choice but to defend myself. Like this dude's trying to attack me randomly, and like I was so confused. Like even though I was in fight mode, I was just so confused on how he knew that we were there. Like he must have looked at like the Snapchat map and found where she was and like knew that she was with me or like guessed that she was with me and then just fucking drove down there just planning to attack me or like yell at her or something. So of course when he did this, I got back up, got in a stance. She's screaming. She's like, stop, stop. She's getting in the middle of us. And he tries to run at me again and swing. And I swing back and I just miss him. And before he could throw another punch, some dude comes out of nowhere from the side and dive tackles him. And then a friend of the guy that tackled him tackles me. And they're both holding each of us down. And I look at the guy, I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to fight anyone. Like, he attacked me. He goes, I know, like, I'm just protecting you. I'm like, okay, man, like, you're good. I'm not going to, like, do anything. Trust me. He goes, all right, get up. And he gets off me, and he helps me up. And then he goes over to his friend and helps him hold down the crazy ex-boyfriend that tried to attack me because he was still super angry. Like, he was trying to push these guys off of him so he could get up and keep trying to fight me. Like, that's how fucking mad and crazy this guy was acting. So they keep holding him down until one of the cops comes over that works at the park. He's like, what's going on? What's going on? And I was like, oh, well, that guy that they're holding down tried to run at me and attack me. This is his ex-girlfriend right here, and he thought that I was on a date with her or something, and he thought the appropriate way to deal with it is just show up and attack me randomly without knowing anything about the situation. And he was just acting crazy. He's like, all right, well, I'll take care of this. And he goes over to him. The two guys got out of the way. The cop picked him up, put handcuffs on him, and walked him over to the squad car and put him in the back seat. I'm just thinking to myself, like, fuck, is he getting arrested right now? And a few minutes go by, and the police officer comes back over to me, and he's like, all right, so what do you want to do? Do you want to press charges? Do you want me to take him in? Like, what do you want to do here? So I was like, all right, can I talk to him for a second? And the cop's like, okay, if you really want to. And he walked me over there, opened the back door, and I look at him, I'm like, yo, what's up, man? He goes, what do you want? I was like, look, dude, I don't want you to go to jail or, like, I'm not going to press charges on you. I just want to talk to you for a sec. Like, I just want to let you know that I'm not doing shit with your ex-girlfriend. We're not dating. Just friends. Like, straight up, actually just friends. We're not dating and are never gonna. So calm down about that. I know how much it hurts to think like a girl you're in love with is with someone else. But trust me, that someone else isn't me. So next time you think she's with someone and you don't for sure know, as bad as it hurts, just try and keep your mind off it and do something else. Don't find the person and randomly attack them. Like, do you know how fucked up that is to do to someone? He's like, I know, man. Like, I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. I was like, it's all good. And I looked at the cop and I was like, can you unhandcuff him? And the cop was like, okay. And he unhandcuffed him. The dude stood up and he shook my hand and we made up like adults. Like, and I know some people are gonna be like, dude, fuck that. I wanted the outcome to be like you fucking punching him in the face and like all this crazy shit. Like, nah, honestly, I'm not about that shit. I don't like it. I fucking hate violence with a passion. Like, if you can avoid a fight, avoid that shit and make peace. If you can be friends with someone you're beefing with and the issue's not that serious, then be friends. Like, seriously, like, real shit. Sounds cliche, but life is too damn short to be having problems and hold grudges against people all the time. Like, don't hold anger in your heart if you don't have to. All right, I'm done with the speech. But anyway, like I said, the cop unhandcuffed him, and me and him shook hands and made up, and we became cool. Like, straight up, we just became friends, and he ended up going home. I went back to hanging out with his ex-girlfriend and just being friends with her, and she was, like, really, like, just amazed by the outcome. Like, she was like, I can't believe you got through to him. Like, usually he doesn't listen to anybody. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm a magic genie. I don't fucking know. But anyway, yeah, me and him became cool. We actually started hanging out, and I made a new friend because of this. Yeah, you never really expect to make a friend like that. Like, someone randomly tries to fucking attack you, acting all crazy, and then next thing you know, you're friends. Crazy outcome. But yeah, that's the story time of how this girl's crazy ex-boyfriend tried to attack me and fight me, and then we ended up becoming friends. And yeah, her and him actually made up eventually too. They didn't start dating again, but they made up and became friends as well. And in the end, everyone was happy, and that's what matters. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Wasn't the craziest outcome, but I think it's a cool one. And if you like this video, please leave a like on the video. I would really appreciate it. Leave your guys' stories in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.